So welcome back to another episode of Poor Boy Disc Golf. And today we're going to be trying out a new starter set. Was out earlier in the week at Played Against Sports, and come across this starter pack, and it's a disc company I haven't heard of. It's called Galaxy Disc Golf, and I picked it up for $19.99. It comes with a driver, a mid-range, and a putter in, I guess, their base plastic. So I'm going to open it up, and we're going to go out here and we're going to throw it and everything. But first, we're going to see what's in it. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, first we have the driver. It's called a Shooting Star. This is in, it kind of reminds you of the Dynamic Disc Prime plastic. It's real stiff and everything. Doesn't show a weight. The flight numbers are speed of 7, glide of 5, turn of -2, and a fade of 1. So it is a understable disc. So we'll go on to the mid-range. It's called a Orbit. It's for a thing. Here's the Shooting Star profile. If you could see it, it's got a pretty good it's got a beaded rim in it too. But here's the mid-range. It's an Orbit. It's in the same plastic. Flight numbers are a speed of 5, glide of 4, turn of 0, and a fade of 3. So it is an overstable mid-range. Here's the profile on it, if you can see it. It's got a beaded rim too. So here's the other one, the putter. It's called a Megaton. It's in the same plastic. It's pretty solid. All of them are flat. Flight numbers are speed 2, glide 3, turn of 0, and a fade of 2. So it is an overstable putter. But here's the profile of it. It does have a doesn't have as beaded rim as the other ones do. The one that has the most beaded rim is the mid-range. But they're not too heavy. They do feel like I said, the Dynamic Disc Prime plastic. So I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna throw them. It's kind of windy today, and it just rained last night, so we're only going to be able to throw a whole one, but probably get in like 3 throws each, just to see how they fly. The way the wind is looking, the wind's going to be on my back, so it'll kind of carry them a little bit better. But we'll get out here and we'll see what we can do with them. So, just got through throwing the disc, and I gotta say, I really like them. You know, Shooting Star, 7-speed, Glide of 5, I threw it with a little bit of hyzer, that way I could get it to fly, a little bit farther. Handled pretty well. Got pretty close down there to the basket. Not bad throwing for, just picking it up and just throwing it, never thrown it before. Handle, there's hardly any wear to it. Just a few scrapes where it hit the ground a little bit, but, overall, it's a pretty good driver. And the mid-range did pretty good, the Orbit. It was straight as it can be, and then it did its fade at the end. Be real good if you had to go like through shoot a gap or something, then you needed it to dump to the left. Be really good mid-range. Now the putter was actually fairly good. I was kind of surprised by it. There was one of the throws I threw all three, and the driver was the way it looked down the fairway was the driver was by the closest to the basket, then it was the mid-range, and then it was putter, just like it's supposed to be. Easy to throw. They're on the light side, so putting with them is kind of hard. But overall, they're pretty good disc. If you want to check these out, I'll post their website and Facebook down below. But the Galaxy Disc Golf starter set, if you can find one, pick it up. It might surprise you, especially if you're a beginner disc golfer, or you have like a slower arm speed, or you're looking for a lighter disc. They do say PDGA approved right there on all the discs. I did do a little bit of research on the company after I bought it, and they have been around since 2017, so technically they only have they have 2 drivers, a mid-range, and a putter. So, it's just now getting to be a company. And I gotta say, they put out some good discs. I'd like to see them with some better plastic and see how far they would go, but these are probably going to go into my bag. They're really good. Like I said, the plastic is kind of like, if you like Dynamic Disc Prime, these would be good. Or if you like they're a little bit slicker than the Innova's base plastic. So, but yeah, Galaxy Disc, go pick you up one. And this is Poor Boy reminding you, play the sport and grow the sport that is disc golf. Thanks for watching.